Female football with very little padding, except for silicone. Okay, these days and this particular weekend, in fact, it's difficult to ignore the rough and tumble sport that is in front and center where it belongs. I'm talking about football, all right, but football at a much higher level of, say, femaleness, and a much sparser level of clothing. I'm talking, of course, about the newest football league, which has become understandably popular in some circles, and presumably controversial in others. I'm talking about the LFL, the Lingerie Football League. And I'm not kidding. Started in 2009 in Warehouse, Hollywood, California, the salient details are these. The LFL is 7-on-7 female tackle football. Thing is, the players are required to wear garters, bras, and panties. Since the football is full contact, the ladies also wear shoulder pads, no shirt, just pads above the lacy bra-clad cleavage area, elbow and knee pads, and hockey-style helmets with clear plastic visors instead of the typical football helmet grid face masks. This is presumably so fans can clearly see the player's outstanding features. The face. I'm talking about the face. The largest unprotected area, the front part, just below the shoulder pads, most of the players seemed safely fortified with large, very large amounts of protective silicone. Last February, the Los Angeles Temptation defeated the Eastern Conference Chicago Bliss by a score of 27-14 at the Lingerie Bowl in Miami. Beer-drinking college students, aged 21 and up, were heard to say, "Football? You mean there was a football out there?" With names like Las Vegas Sin, Baltimore Mist, Philadelphia Passion, or Orlando Fantasy. And guess what? Like all good things American, lingerie football has invaded Canada. There is now a team in Toronto, the Triumph. And it was recently announced that the LFL Canada will have 5 other markets. Listen very closely. Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Quebec City, and Montreal. But hey, if the Lingerie Football League is coming to Canada next season, if critics are worried about the validity and legitimacy of women playing football while wearing very little clothing, wouldn't the real test be to hold the games in outdoor stadiums like regular Canadian football? I mean, we could have memorable teams like Calgary Frostbite, the Edmonton Hypothermia, or the Vancouver Chillblains. And by the time the championship game rolls around in November and is played in, say, Commonwealth Stadium in Edmonton, the first all-female football association may have to change their name from the Lingerie Football League to the Snowmobile Suit Football League. I wonder how many people would turn up for the SSFL. I would. Harley wouldn't, but I would. I would go check it out. Check this out.